Okay guys, it's JH. A lot of people have asked me about Davinci code swing mechanics for chipping, pitching and putting. So we're going to do a quick video of the Savo while we've got the green clear on the three aspects. Now it's basically exactly the same mechanics for everything. And that is that the trail elbow is connected, trail hand is here, and we don't want any trouble with the hands. We can do a little bit of club head travel with the wrist, but we don't want the hand travelling independently. The way we get the club moving is basically with the wrist. So it's essentially here, guys. And of course, what I do with and it's just a personal preference, but I like to sort of hit my pitch shots and chip shots nice and crisp. So I play the ball back a little bit, and with Davinci, because we're back here anyway, it's just a nice feeling to have it back here. So if you're pitching the ball, which is essentially a pitch shot, is from back here. You know, anything off the green back here is a little pitch shot. So it's, and I feel for these type shots, guys, that I'm predominantly loaded on that trail side. That's where I am. I basically set it there, and I just move the hip and the hip and the body for the shot. Now that's a pitch shot. Now that'll vary anywhere from, 30 yards from the green, whatever. Now when we're going to chip the ball, which is from around the surrounds here, just go over there. No, if you go over there, just shoot it front on. Because we're on the fringe here, you want to get as close as you possibly can. The secret of good chipping at any time is having the club eliminating as much of the arc as you possibly can. Don't have much arc in the shot. So the way to do that is to get as close to the ball as you can here. When you're away from it, the club will tend to just arc a lot, and you don't want that. You want to be very much pendulum type action. So you get as close as you can. Again, this is stuck in here. The way we get the club moving is basically just the wrist action. We don't want any hand travel or anything like that. We just want to move the wrist. We're completely eliminating any travel independently of the trail hand. We don't want any of that. So this is just a little chip shot, guys. So it's here. Again, I've got most of the weight on that trail leg. I'm setting up nose over the ball here. This is locked in here. As long as this doesn't go forward like that, you can get as much movement as you want with the shaft and with your hand, as long as this rear elbow and upper arm doesn't lose its positioning. So this is the chip shot. Again, I being right-eye dominant, I like to get it back as far as I can. I don't want it forward like that. I just feel out of balance. I get here, predominantly weights here. All that connection is easy to achieve. Go in. Just show that. So that's what it's about, guys. It's exactly the same action. The only difference is that when you're off the green and you've got to hit it further, then you've got to have a little bit more movement of the hand. But with a little chip shot, it's just basically this. There. Nothing special at all. But this is the secret, guys. That doesn't move. Here. And let yourself feel free in that trail side there. Just let yourself, don't be really rigid like that. Just let everything. See how my knee's moving there? Just let that happen. That's just a natural balancing mechanism. Now the Davinci Code putting process Okay. from a structural point of view, guys, it's the same. Here, there, the hand is right here. There we are, that's what we look like. If I turn around, now what motivates, what gets the putter going is basically that. It's just that. That's that, guys, believe it or not, that is a perfect pendulum action. The club can't get offline if you do that. People will say that's wristy. It is wristy, but it's absolutely a pendulum action. And so it's the same process. I feel the same. When I chip, I putt. I'm in the same position here. That right wrist is that trail wrist is in exactly the same position. It doesn't move. And it just goes, it feels exactly the same. That's all it is. Front on, I'll just hit a couple down here. Okay, it looks wristy, but if you think about it, if that's there like that, and this is controlled and fixed as a fulcrum, the club really can't arc, can't get offline. Look at this, no, can't. I'll just hit one towards you. Yeah. And look how straight the putter is. That's when you know you're doing it right, when you get the putter to really go dead straight. When you get the putter going through the ball. We don't want any arcing. A lot of people, when they putt, you'll see the putter over here or it's there. But here, guys, if you think about it, if I just do that, what's what the putter does? Look how square it is. It's just dead straight. No, it just does that. And that's here. Now, if you are like 95% of golfers and you are right-eye dominant, and this is just part and parcel of my take on putting per se, in terms of mechanics, and the reason a lot of people have a lot of difficulty with putting, it's because, guys, I believe you just don't see the line correctly. If you're a right-eye dominant player and you putt the ball up here, because the right eye's back here, and you're getting a parallax error distorted view of the hole. So what I try and do is I get my dominant eye right over the golf ball, and I putt the ball off that trail foot. I put it there, right eye over it, there, right eye over it, and just putt it like that. The eye never moves. That's all I want to do. Now if you think about it, as soon as I move my head here, I've got all sorts of balancing mechanism, conflicting angles coming into play. I don't want any of that. I just don't want any of that. I want to be here, eye over it, here, balance there. That's what I feel like, guys. That's what I feel like. And if you think about this, every time you miss a little short putt on the golf course, what do? You walk up and you do this. You lean forward and you do that. And 99 times 9.9% of the time you just knock it in the hole. Because you do that. We lean forward and we just do that. Guys, that's a perfect pendulum. So for Davinci, we're locked in here. We've got the wrist here. We stay here, we're looking at it with the right eye. And look at the blade, look. Blade's dead square. Doesn't matter what that does after the ball, but you don't want travel. As soon as you have travel, you've got a balancing act brought into play. That's the problem. You've got to try and balance it. Even in a little shot like that, there's a lot of mass moving around. But if I'm there, guys, I can have that foot there, I can do anything. Look. Nothing moves. The balance is extraordinary. The balance is extraordinary. So look at this, doesn't matter where this goes. Here, lock it in here. Just take it back and forwards with this. That's all it is, guys. That's what gets the club going. You think of all those great putters back in the 50s, 60s, you know, like Palmer and Casper And even Hogan, you know, Hogan putted like this. That's how they all putted. Palmer was an incredible putter in his peak. And Casper was this. This was Casper. He had that lead hand there, and he just went like that. They all knew that kept the putter going straight. This is an evolvement. This is modern putting science, and I don't think it's any good, because I don't think the guys putt today anywhere near as good as they should, considering the amount of evolutionary time to work out the problems with putting. And I think the problems with putting is that they've introduced problems these days. I mean, basically, if you think about that, there's not a lot can go wrong with that. And really, guys, that's the way you feel. That's how you feel distance. I use that trail hand as my feeler for distance. If I want to throw a ball to the cameraman, that's the type of feel I have. There. But if I had to throw a ball to the camera and move my arm, I don't need to do that. Just here, just put it right between his feet. Here, just lock it in there. Perfect, look at that. It's just dead square, look. Just do that sometimes, guys. Have a look at your putter. And look at the name on the grip. And see that name on the grip never changes the plane. That will show you that even though that will feel like a wristy, flippy, floppy action, if that name doesn't move, that means the face doesn't move. If that name doesn't change, or the mark on the grip or whatever, if that doesn't move, then the face is constant. Okay, so guys, basically the chipping, the pitching, everything is just here. For the pitching, we just get back here, and it's just bang. That's the pitching shot there. That's the chip shot. Chip shot is just that. That's the chip shot. Pitch shot is that. You don't have to cock the club up a long way if you don't want to hit it. Or just take a couple of shots front on. I'll just pitch one to that. Just keep on me for the, just stay on me for the action, and I'll just pitch some down to that back flag, which is probably 40, 45 yards away. Just stay on me to show the action. Just go there. I'm just down to that back flag, and I just want to show you guys that, yeah, just stay on me with the action. Just want to show you, look, it's about 45 down there. Just a little pitch shot. So everything is still constant, guys. Here, the connection's still there. It's a perfect golf shot. That's your little pitch shot. Perfect. So we're not losing the connection, guys. There it is. See how the blade's still square to the line? Okay. Yeah, so guys, that's it. That's pitching, putting, and chipping with Davinci. I'll just do one more little chip. Here, just stay on the action. So the chipping action, when we're right close to the green, it's just an abbreviated version of the pitching action. This just basically does it all, guys. There it is. This doesn't move. As long as this doesn't move, you can do that, but we don't want that moving like that. We don't want that travel. Okay, guys, I just thought I'd do that while we had the green free today.